Hey, blessings, you guys. I'm going to try to go through this real quick because I have a couple of other videos that I wanted to try to cover tonight. I got my days mixed up, you guys. I got my days mixed up because my video was supposed to come out today, but I don't know. I was working late, and today was like one of my really long 10-hour work hour shifts. So I'm sorry, give me a minute. Yeah, so today was a long 10-hour day shift, and then tomorrow is going to be a little bit crazy too, but it's okay. The time that I put the videos out is not going to interclash with any of my people. Y'all, look, I respect y'all time, okay? I don't even try to do that. I ain't stepping on none of y'all toes. Okay, so you guys see the title. Narcs can cause sleepwalking disorders. It probably didn't say it that way, but they can cause that. They really can. They can cause so many ailments, illnesses, and disorders, and you're not even knowing that that is coming from the narc, okay? Now, I do got to keep looking at my notes because I know I had another video to cover today, but I told you guys, if it's on my spirit right there, I have to do it then. The other videos can still be covered. I wrote them down. All right. Okay. And then I'm going to give y'all a look. And then I'm going to give you guys a personal story on my sleepwalking experience that never, ever existed until the narc. A lot of elements that I had never really existed. And if they did, they just got worse being around narc. All right. Let go. I wish I had to put this in order, but I'm going to still talk about it. So most of you guys know that when they go into this thing, especially during bedtime, where they're arguing and upsetting you or doing something to the point where you can't sleep. And once they disrupted that, they go over there and sleep like a baby. While you over there just gaslit, brain fogged, confused, angry, sad. You just feeling all type of stuff, but not feeling yourself. You just feeling all the stuff they just dropped on you while they go ahead and slumber. Bitty bye. Rocking my baby, my ass. Okay? Alright, so when you get to the point where you're sleep deprived, and this is anybody. Some people don't have nothing to do with a narc. They might work a graveyard shift, drive trucks or whatever, and it's late. So that's really hard when you're trying to turn your nights into days and days into night. Everybody needs the energy of the sun. That's probably why a lot of narcs like nighttime jobs. But not the narc I'm talking about. Neither one of the narcs I'm talking about. Except for two, but I ain't talking about. All right, let's get into it. So they would have you so sleep deprived where you would be getting up every day. Now you're up, you're up, but you're not up. So you're getting through your day, whether you work or not, or whatever it is, or kids, or dealing with the narc. You know, you're just up, but you're not up. You're pretty much on autopilot, where you know what you're doing what you do. You might not even be doing it the best that you can do because your energy and you are so drained from all the toxicity and arguments and gaslighting and brain fogging, stupid ish that they done caused, things that they done done, where you never got any sleep. And if you did get any sleep, it was pretty much your dreams were reflecting everything they did to you. So it's like, oh my gosh, Holy Spirit working with me. It's like when you're woke, you're living through their horror. And then when you go to sleep, you're dreaming through their horror. So you horrified, if that's a word, 24/7. So it's like, if it's a daily thing, you get up, drag yourself out of bed, fix the kids' breakfast, fix the narc breakfast and the narc lunch, narc arguing about blah, blah, blah. Then you got to clean and do everything in the house. And if you do got a job, you got to do that. Then you gotta have everything ready for the kids and the narc when the narc get home, blah, blah, blah. You know, and you are just done. Now, at the end of the day, it's not about the kids. Because, kids, you have to take care of them. But the narc. So now, when it comes to... Let me make sure, because I'm trying to bring it all together. Okay, I got it. So when it comes to sleepwalking, which is a real thing, I got a real true story about myself with the sleepwalking. I knew about sleepwalking, but I never thought it would affect me. Okay? First time telling this story. So let me speed it up, because if I can, I'll do the next video. If not, we're done. Because this one might be really, really important for you guys. All right. Okay, so when they're stressing you out, now I'm not going to say depressed, because depressed makes you sleep, but stress is a whole nother thing. So when they're stressing you out to the point where you can't ever wind down and go to sleep, and by the time you pretty much do, you got like 2-3 hours of sleep and have to get up and do everything all over again. So when the narc is doing all this cray, you don't even have the strength or the brain power or the thought to interact with whatever they're throwing at you. So it's like a tennis match. All the balls are coming at you, but you're not able to hit them back. Baseball, you're not able to hit them back. So you're just getting pounded and pounded by all these balls that keep flying at you, and you're trying to catch them and throw them back, but you're overwhelmed, okay? So stress can cause these sleepwalking episodes. And okay, let me not skip, because I'm going to talk about real sleepwalking when you literally are asleep, and then I'm going to tell y'all my real story about me with sleepwalking, and I didn't even know it was a thing, okay? So, when you're sleepwalking, it's like, for me, it's like you're up, you can see what you're doing, but I know it's sometimes where people don't see what they're doing when it's severe sleepwalking, but I'm talking about with the knock, okay? So that way I can't cover that part. I'm not a doctor or anything, or a physician or anything. So for me, when the narcs in the narc would stress me out to the point that if I'm stressed out, I will not, I do not want to eat, okay? So that's when it became that I already had a medical condition that deals with my weight, because I struggle to eat. So it was like 11 times, double, triple, flipple on my medical condition with eating. So it was like, I could not eat. I don't even want this no more. Take this ish away. I don't even want this anymore. Because the whole entire time, you're arguing with the narc while your food is getting cold, or the argument is so deep, you literally lose your appetite, okay? Now I'm going to roll into how sleepwalking affected me with that. Okay, so I'm skipping around a little bit so it can make sense. So I got to the point where I was literally so skinny. I would go days or a week without eating. And if I did eat, it literally was just a little bit just to stop that. You know how you get that hunger pain? Just to stop that grrr going on in my stomach. But I would not eat. So what I found out from narc and another narc and supply narc, that I would get up out of my sleep. And because I'm not feeding myself and I'm not feeding my body and getting what I need, I am getting up out of my sleep and I'm eating. Like, I'm looking, I'm talking about dead ass asleep. Well, I would like get up and I'm looking. I know the layout of the house and I can see it. And I would just go into the fridge or open something or whatever and take it back to the bed and just eat it. But then the next day, I would wake up and see this mess. Like, what the hell is this? And, Knock and Supply, other Knocks that told me, like, you was just eating in your sleep. I thought you was woke. I was talking to you, but I realized that you were actually asleep. And like I said, it wouldn't be like a full meal. If it was a meal with something already cooked and I just ate from it, but I wouldn't get up and cook. Or just be grabbing some potato chips. I would wake up sometimes with potato chip crumbs all over me. And I'm like, what the hell is this, First of all, I really couldn't even determine if it was me or not, because Knock could do what Knocks do, smoking. And then they ask you to fix them all type of mess. And then you wake up to their mess or wherever they left it. But this particular day, it was on my body. So when, Narc Supply was like, you just woke up and I thought you were sleeping. I mean, I thought you was woke, but you're sleeping and you're eating potato chips. Because I got to the point, I had to have stuff near me. Sometimes people keep a bottle of water on a nightstand. I would leave something like potato chips or crackers, just something where I knew that if I was going to do this, because I didn't realize that I was doing it, I can just reach over and not have to actually get up to go get it. But then when I knew that I was doing it, I would actually don't have these things around, or I would put it so far that I wouldn't go get it. Like sometimes when I knew that I was sleepwalking, I knew where it was that I put it and where I wanted to get. But my brain kept shutting me back down to go to sleep, saying, yeah, that's too much walking. No, seriously, like, that's just too much walking. So I was kind of accommodating this disorder by having things to reach. And then I was kind of trying to cure disorder by not having those things around. This is real, y'all. I don't know. I never heard of anybody that have done this, because I was sleep eating. And one time I was sleep eating and Narc was like raging, like, you need to stop doing that because you could choke yourself and die. Now, me thinking that the Narc was caring about me. No, I'm going to say this real quick and we're going to try to wrap it up. Narc was not caring about me. I thought that at the time, because Narc was like, I'll be damned if I let a piece of food take you out when that's my job. I need to give a soul over to Satan. I need to have the gratification of taking you out. And I'll be damned if it's over a cracker that you ate while you were asleep, or a potato chip that you ate while you were asleep. That sleepwalking thing is serious, you guys. I mean, very serious. So when you're in that state, you're on autopilot. So let's just say you're woke, but you're tired, and Narc and gaslit you so bad, and you didn't get any sleep, and you're trying to function or whatever. That's sleepwalking. Yeah, you woke, but you're sleepwalking. You're sleepwalking because you're just like so done and burnt out, and you're no longer yourself. You're just this empty shell, just like the Narc. Here's the glimpse. Here's the glimpse. So think about that. If this ever happened to you, when you was in that sleepwalking stage, you were just on, like I said, autopilot. You was not there. Your eyes just woke. You could see what's going on, and you knew what to do. But you had no feelings, no emotions or anything, and you were just getting through the day. Even if you one of those loving people that, when, mom came home, dad came home, whoever came home, husband, wife came home, you greeted them. It was all smiles and happy. No, you dragging around in a raggedy ass robe with some Crocs. Okay. And you're getting things done, but there's no enjoyment about it. And you're just getting it done just to go back to sleep. That part of sleepwalking, when they got you to the point, you're just this empty shell. So that actually gives you the glimpse of who they are, the empty shell. But here's the thing, y'all. Once you're done with a Narc, you can get back to you. You can get back to you. You can heal, and you can get back to you, and you can rejuvenate. You can power charge yourself back up or whatever, but they can't. they are going to remain that empty ass shell. So if you ever been into this state of mind that I'm talking about, where you just so done that you're just not there, you're just getting through the motions or whatever, that's how the narc feel every single day. But you can snap back. So imagine if you could not snap back. And some people can't. That's still with the narc. Let me put that out there. Some people can't. That is still with the narc. They're sleepwalking all day. They're on autopilot all day. They're on that all day. But when you get away from that narc and everything starts to get back to normal, you get back to your regular sleep pattern. But I'm going to tell you right now, you will always have insomnia. It's something about narcs and insomnia, because you got to really gradually fall asleep, without taking medications. Well, if you got medications, I understand. All right, so let's move on. So when you're sleepwalking, for me, because I'm not a doctor, just said that, I feel like it's your body, your brain, and even your soul. Then write that down. Ooh, Holy Spirit working with me. It's trying to do unfinished business. It's trying to do unfinished things. Or this part, it even may be that they're just trying to get that peace outside of the narc, where they can't quite fall asleep. So they're in this half sleep, half woke stage, and they're walking around. And it's times that I walked around and wasn't even like me just grabbing a snack. I woke up in the middle of the night or whatever and just went to another room and just sat and just looked around. Just sat. They cause you so many things, but I really hope you guys are understanding what I mean about this sleepwalking thing. And I'm actually meaning it as a metaphor, but as the real, I guess it's a disorder with sleepwalking. But narcs can cause this. They can cause this. And if they can realize that they can cause this, you are in more danger, because they can use that to harm you. Put that out there real quick. They can use that to harm you. So if you find out that you're doing these things, you might want to go see a physician. You really might want to do that. Okay? You don't need to see one anyway, especially a therapist. Just being with a damn knock. Yeah, and I got this done. So, I got this done. I don't know if I'm going to come back in with the other ones, because some of them are so funny and so serious. I just don't want to blow it, trying to do it really, really quick. But update. Here's a bonus. Update. With the work narc, the video that I was supposed to put out today. Y'all just go see it tomorrow. It was super, super funny. And I should not laugh. But remember, I was telling you guys that work narc that, befriend, first hated one of the employees, then befriended that person again. And I told that person, that's a setup. That's a setup. Don't fall for it. I don't know if you being genuine with, talking back with this narc. I said, but you're giving this narc supply. I was done with that. I cut that off. And, excuse me. So when that narc pinned this person up in the corner with the phone talking about the richest man story again, which was my boundaries, that I had enough. The narc was saying something to this person today. And this is, okay, so let me flip it back. Last week, this person got told that the narc was, doing this and saying these things behind their back, and the narc was starting up more trouble, even after this person became friendly with the narc. I just didn't. Now let's fast forward. So today, because the person knew that the narc did that, the work narc was trying to say something. I didn't hear that part to that person, but I heard the response to the person, to the narc. And the person was like, you know what? I'm just going to make, I'm not using nobody's real names. You know what, Bobby? I am not interested in your stories. nor do I care. So everybody's like in shock or whatever. Now, I know why this person is saying that, and maybe a few other people know why this person was saying that. And everybody was like, mouth ungated. Everybody's like, and I had to turn around because I was laughing. Because I know that this was something I said to this person, but I never said it to the narc. But I was just laughing like, okay, I told you this was not going to go good. So now you have to be honest with the narc and say, I don't care about these things you're talking about. I'm not interested in these things you're talking about. Pretty much don't talk to me about these things you're talking about, right? So the narc got real quiet, but it flipped in reverse because everybody was getting mad at the other person for checking the narc. Wait till the narc get them. So even though the other person was upset and it was just all over the place, only that part I can agree with. The other stuff I won't agree with because the narc was just having the other person was just having a bad day. But yeah. The way this person you know how everybody got that fed up moment and every culture does it different. But this person was like, you know what? I don't care to hear about your stories, nor do I care about it. And to me, it was just like a breath of relief, even though it probably just went through one narc ear, not the other one. And the person told the narc this. I hope you guys are with me. Because I'm pretty sure the narc didn't hear. The narc that went through the whole gig telling everybody the same story. But some people, this is why you shouldn't able them. Some people just go with it and don't, because it's an old narc, go with it, be like, oh, it's just, old person, whatever. But if if somebody don't intervene and really be honest with the narc, it's just going to continue. Like I said, what is the narc going to do when we leave? What the narc, and I already know. Now, they back on the ish list, on each other's list. And so the narc is going to, the work narc is going to try to do something because we're so close to go. I see y'all ready to go back home. Let's click our heels. There's no place like home. Back to our location. But that work narc at this location that we don't even ever have to see again, once we go back to ours, it's still going to be around. I could just feel it. I can just see it. Y'all got to go watch the other video about what this work narc did. But I told the person that, that's a setup. Don't be friendly. Stop feeding this narc supply. And now this happened like just a few days later. Last week, that's what they do. You think this person stopped hating you because you decided to just say forget it and be friendly? No, that person still hated you and was still bringing up the things that you guys clashed about. So let me go. I will get into a whole video about this one, but I just want to bring in that one for LOL at the end. I was floored, y'all. I was just like, and then I was just thinking, I'm glad it ain't me. It wasn't me. I'm talking about the manager was like, I had enough. Now your girl work with kids. It's just like, how do I leave this shift with working with kids and then come back with adults that still reminded me of the kids? Without the lollipop stickers and glue. I got to go. I got to go, but I don't care if Narc heard that or wanted to hear it or not. It was just nice somebody said it. Like, you want to talk about the richest man and blah, blah, blah. Wasn't true. Just shut up. Shut up. If it wasn't true, it wasn't true. This man don't even know you. You're not even finna get none of that money at all. So why are you sitting up there publicity spokesperson for this person that may not even be alive anymore? Like, it's not even interesting. It's a trigger story, because this person became rich by hurting hundreds and thousands of people. Say that for another story. Be blessed. Oh, well, okay. Be blessed.